Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines, where last time we built this nice looking neighborhood. I'm really satisfied with the way this came out. I think it looks awesome. We also built this little park next door in order to try and get some of these level 5 houses to stop complaining about land value. Which we didn't succeed in, of course. We also built this new highway exit and entrance. You probably haven't seen that in the last video because, well, I cut it out. But if you do want to see how I built this very nice looking highway exit and entrance, if I do say so myself, you can check out my Patreon. And there is a time lapse of the build, especially for Patreon members. The link will be down in the description down below. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. But today, I think the time has come. The village is big enough now. We have a little over 3,000 people. I seem to remember that was like 4,000. Last episode. Don't see any obvious issues except for the abandoned houses everywhere. Ooh, and this side, lots of abandoned as well. Didn't expect that. Okay, we'll have to look into that pretty soon. Our village is now big enough that we need some public transit, and since we are very close to the railroad, I'm thinking that we put in a railroad, not a railroad, a train station. We already did a little bit of the work for that last time by combining the railroads into one a little bit earlier. And I think this is a perfect spot for our train station. It is pretty central to the village. It is a little bit away from the shopping center, so maybe here wouldn't be too bad either. But I think with a nice bus route from the train station all the way through the shopping center, that'll do just as well. So yeah, let's see what we can do, shall we? First of all, we are going to start by removing some of the trees. Excellent. Now, I did download the ride pack. So if you don't know what the ride pack is, it's basically a whole set of public transit buildings and vehicles and roads and signs and stuff like that, and they all have the same brand, so it's all ride. And we have bus stations, we have train stations, we have trams, we have subways, we have airplanes. So yeah, that is what we are going with in our city as public transit option. So we won't be using any of the vanilla buses or trains or stuff like that. It will all be part of the ride pack. I will leave a link to the entire pack in the description, the entire collection, I should say. There are quite a few assets. So anyway, what we are going to do, first of all, is we're going to pause and then we're going to delete part of the train track. So we are going to start with our train station. I already put the road down, and train station we'll be using is this one. It's Joke's 4-track train station, and as you can see, it has two-track rails with 4 platforms. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to use move it to get it into position a little bit better. All right. And then this can go a little bit further on. And then no bending, please. Excellent. And then you can go here. And then this can go like so. Excellent. And then we're going to use the node controller to open up those nodes. Make sure there aren't any overlapping tracks. Everything works. Looks good. There's a little bit of Z fighting going on. I don't want to insert a node. Node controller. Something is not right here. That one is okay. That one isn't. Let me redo that. Ah, snapping was off. That was the issue, I think. And there was a little bit of extra track there. Okay. 3 times lucky. That looks better. I think. Yeah, that's better. That should work. All right. Now, apart from a train station, I think we also need a bus station over here. I think the village is big enough for that, especially when we start building over here and over here. When we fill this area up, we might do a little bit more over here, and that should do it for this town, I think. But we need a bus station. So let's see. There are a couple of bus stations that come with the ride pack, and I did download a few other bus stations, but I think they're all too big. I mean, this one is very nice, but I think it's a little bit too big for a town like this. So we're going to make our own one. And the way we are going to do that is by placing down some bus roads. This one, especially without parking. Then on this side, I think we're going to have a small little parking lot over here. Like so. And I think this is a paid parking lot or maybe an employee parking lot. So this would have barriers that can go down on both sides, of course. Very nice. And of course we need the parking spaces. Is this too big? Actually, that fits almost perfectly. Nice. Nice. Then of course we need a bus depot. Now these ones from the ride pack I think are very cool because they are two-sided. They have garages on both the front and the rear. So if you take a look at this one, there are garages here and garages here. And something the ride pack has, it's an office building. And of course I can't get it placed where I like, but let's put it down here. So this would be an office building where a lot of the people who work for Ride, not just the drivers and the conductors and stuff like that, but the administrators and stuff like that, they work here in the office building, which is conveniently located next to a major bus stop and a train station. All right, nice. Now, of course, we need a road for the garages on the back, and I don't want snapping, please. Thank you. Excellent. Looks nice. And then we can have a path that connects everything up. While we are at it, we can put a path in the middle over here. And fill in the gaps with some concrete. Very nice. We'll come back to this later. Now, maybe we should extend the path like so. Very nice. And then we can add some trees in the middle. Oh, just a single one, please. Oh, nice big one. Excellent. And then, should we do some trees in here? Maybe we should do a path, like we did on the other side. And that covers it almost completely. Let's see, do we have some planters that we could use? Those look nice. Can we use the prop line tool for that? Let's put it in 5 meters. Okay. Okay. I guess we're going to put them in manually. Yeah, that looks all right. Then we need some trees. Not the tree brush. I need this one. There. Are those too big for these planters? I think so. Maybe these are nice. We haven't used these in this city at all. Come on. Very nice. A little bit of a different tree. Excellent. Then we have the bus lanes themselves. First of all, of course, we're going to need some bus shelters. These ones from the right back, yeah, they look nice. So let's see. We're going to have bus stops on both sides of these roads. So what we need is we need more paths over here. Like so. A little bit closer so we don't have any gaps. And then one over here. We can hook it up into that one. Nice. And then we need on each side, we need a few of these. Now I don't want to add too many, maybe like 3 next to each other and then 3 on this side. Now these are crooked. Alright, doesn't look too bad. Then of course we can also use some benches. And I know I have more than that, I was going to say. We have these ones with plants in them. So let's put down a few of those. Very nice. So people have plenty of room to wait for their bus. I don't think we're going to need traffic lights over here. So they can go. These ones as well. Maybe it would be a good idea to put giveaway signs. Very nice. Now we have this little area over here. And what can we do here? I don't think it's big enough for a park. No. Maybe a dog park? Nah. We can put in some art. A statue, maybe. Let's plop it down for now. We can always move it. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's nice as well. That's a little bit small. Oh, I like that one. Modern fountain, even more modern fountain. Yeah, that looks nice. And then we can put you in the middle. Maybe plop down a few bushes. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Then, of course, one thing that we need to do is we need to disable the bus stops that will be put on here. It would probably be easier if I just put a stop on it and see what it looked like. So let's do that. So the bus, what if we... it won't let us put a stop there. That's annoying. Alright, I had to change out the bus roads because the bus roads that come with the ride pack, they don't allow bus stops. Weird enough, but okay. Alright, so this is what the bus stop will look like if we add them, which is okay. They don't add any shelters. They just add little signs saying what time the bus arrives on what day. So that's all right. We can remove the bus stops because there won't be any for now. We'll put in the lines later. Next up, though, is some shops. This little area in front of the train station, I think, is the perfect place for some shopping. We have, of course, these university buildings, which I still really like, and they look like places where you can eat. So that is nice to have over here. Of course, we should not forget to make them historical. Let's see, what else do we have? Laundry? No. Ooh, that's a little bit bigger than everything else. This is a nice one. Orchard Italia. So maybe not exactly what we want right here. Very nice. And then we need one in the middle, I think. Like so. Maybe against this building. And then, of course, make it historical. And then we can fill up these spaces with a little path. That way, if you're coming from the train station and you're walking to your car, you walk past a couple of these restaurants. And then I don't think this is going to be enough of a parking space, especially because I think this one is a paid parking space, or maybe even for employees of the rail station or some of the shops over here or the ride offices. So we need more parking, and I think the best place to do that is on the back side of the train station. And let's go with a little bit of a wider one. Excellent. Now, this train station has elevators going down, escalators going down, and elevators, as you can see. So you can walk beneath the tracks from one side to the other. So I don't think it's necessary to add a path over the top. If you arrive on this track and your car is over here, you simply go down, walk beneath the lines and come back up on this side. So that is not necessary. I don't like the way this looks, by the way. Maybe we can make that a little bit smoother. Oh, we do need to use the right tools. Road, I believe. Alright, that's a little bit better, not much. But yeah, that is our little railway station. So of course we're going to need to do a little bit more detailing. So let me do that real quick. Excellent. Very, very nice. That is one side of the train station detailed. I'm gonna leave this side for when we start building over here. Same goes for this. I think this will be an extension of the farm over here. So maybe we'll have a few shops, but most of this is going to be farmland. So Not too many. I don't want to detail too much over here in case we have to remove it all again once we start building here. But one thing that we can do right now is we can put in our bus lines. So how do we want our bus lines to go? Well, first of all, I think we should have at least one bus going to the shopping center, one bus going through this neighborhood. Make sure to hit the soccer club and the school. And then one line for the old town and the rich people, and one line for this area, I think. One thing we can do while we are here actually is we can connect this road up. I'm not very happy with how this looks. Nice, that looks much better. Much better. I'm not sure about this yet. Maybe we'll keep it, maybe we don't. Not sure yet, but this is now connected. So any bus lines we create going to this area, they can have an efficient route. So let's start, shall we? We shall begin every single bus stop, the bus line in our little area here. And of course this doesn't have the correct number of nodes, so we'll need to add one in the middle over here. Nice. That means we can now put 4 nodes here, or 4 bus stops in here and 4 in here, which is perfect. You know what, we'll start with the one that is closest. So let's stop here. I think that's close enough. Then next stop can be here. We need to say which bus we need. We want the right buses. I think this is the one we want, or this one. It's hard to see from this little picture, but it's the E200A, which we chose. And then of course we need to color these lines a little bit differently. Nice. Now, do we want to name them as well? So we have bus line 2, which goes to the shopping district. Now, I think if the colors are different, then that is enough. So let's unpause and see how it goes. First of all, let's see which bus vehicles come out. Yeah, those look like city buses. Excellent, that's what I wanted. Now, how many vehicles is everybody getting? So there can be 50 people in one of those buses. So I think you only need, this is the purple line. Let's cap you at 3 for now. People are leveling up, that's good. Ah, would you look at that? Land value complaints are still there, but we don't have any abandoned houses anymore. Also, there are only 2 left. Let's see, what is the land value? Yeah, it's getting better, It was dark blue over here at first. So these ones are now green, so these should stop complaining. These 2 might complain a little bit more. I think the bus stops helped a lot, and right as I say that, they start complaining. Okay, we'll get there eventually. We'll get there. So let's see. Let's see if we can ride on one of the buses. Oh, you don't have water. Let me fix that first. All right, that should do it. Excellent. Now, while we are here, I'm noticing that people are using this road, which is not what we need. So I don't want any trucks. And I don't want any cars. And same goes for you. I don't want any trucks and I don't want any cars. We can use taxis, emergency services. Yeah. Okay, that's all right. That's fine. Here comes a bus. Let's see. Excellent. That was a ride on bus line, I think it's number 2, which went to the shopping center. Now, I did notice a few things while driving the bus. First of all, I didn't notice that, but I notice it now. These are abandoned again, not enough workers. Some of these are abandoned. Yeah, next episode we're definitely going to have to put in a lot more residential. But one thing I did notice is a lot of these streets have parked cars in them, and that is not what I wanted. There are plenty of parking spaces along this shopping center. You know, this one I don't mind. So yeah, let's see, is that everything? These small ones don't have parking. Yeah, there are plenty of parking spaces over here. So please park there and not on the street. What else did I notice? I noticed that some of these stops had a lot, 82% traffic, not bad. A lot of people waiting. So let's see. This one isn't full. There are 59 people waiting here, but that's not enough for one bus. So let me add another. And then on this one isn't too bad. Almost nobody. And this one also not too bad. 47 here, but that should fit in one bus. 45 here, but you already have 4 buses. 26 and 25. Let's see how this goes. Okay, then you're completely full now. Yeah, maybe we can do with 1 or 2 more buses over here. And let's put it at 6. Excellent. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is another set of abandoned houses, which is understandable because almost nobody lives around here, so everybody would have to take the bus to work or walk. Maybe if we add in real quickly, real cheeky, like so. This won't stay. This is just a temporary solution, a temporary fix to the not enough workers problem. Maybe if you can walk to these things, it isn't such a big deal. Let's see, do people use it? Yeah, there's somebody. Robert Hancock. He's a tourist and he's leaving the city. There's somebody else using it, yeah. Not too bad. And here we're going to say, as well as in the shopping district, no parking, no parking in front of the station or where the buses go. Use the parking lots. Nobody's using this parking lot, of course. But a few are using this one. There's a camper here. Maybe this is a place where you can park your camper for the night and sleep. Who knows? Yeah, you're again all complaining about too few workers. I get it. Ah, is that one of the right trains? It is, I think. That's looking really nice. And this one as well, by the way. It's a long one. This is a default one. Bullet train. Are we having a little bit of a train backup? So far so good. Stopping at the crossing isn't ideal though. But yeah, that is our little train station / public transit hub that we have built for now. And next time we're going to focus again on residential, but I think we're going to start with some high-rises because we desperately need more people. People are leveling up though still, so that's good. And of course, when I say that and I look back at the houses, nobody's leveling up anymore. So how about these ones? Yeah, still abandoned. Only 4 left though. We'll get there. So yeah, this has been it for today, I think. I want to thank everybody very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.